Hey, David. It's been a while, hasn't it? I think it was like 3 years ago, right?
Is that you, Marge?
Hey, old friend.
Old friend, are you kidding me? You really got nerve contacting me.
Huh? Come on, David. I know you were probably waiting for me to contact you.
Excuse me? What the hell are you talking about? Did you hit your head on the bedpost when you woke up this morning?
Relax, David. I'm just screwing with you. You've always been so stuffy. Have a little fun, would you? But I know. You're probably acting this way because in reality, you can't get enough of me. Am I right?
You really haven't changed one little bit, have you, Marge? You're unbelievable. Have you forgotten that we got divorced because you cheated on me? So that little incident is all forgotten, I see. On top of that, the guy you had an affair with, that guy was married too. Do you really think I still have any feelings for someone who cheated on me and without a second thought ruined another family?
Yeah, well, I guess that's how you feel about it, huh?
Excuse me? What the hell are you talking about?
Come off it, David. Don't act so innocent. I know all about what you did.
Quit beating around the bush, would you? I have no idea what you're talking about! If you have something to say, make it quick, would you? I'm really busy right now. I don't have time for this crap.
That woman you married a little while back? You guys got divorced, right?
Huh?
Wasn't her name Sandy? No, it was Sandra, right? I heard she was from a real poor family. And a bit of a troublemaker or something. Is that true? And on top of that, she's not very pretty, to say the least.
Don't you dare make fun of Sandra! You have no right to even mention her name!
Apparently, she was just after your status and success. Simply put, she was just after your money. That's why she married you, right? Seems pretty obvious that you got divorced. I mean, it was just a matter of time.
Wait 1 second. Back up for a second. What are you talking about, status and success? Are you talking about me?
There you go again, David. No use hiding it. I know all about you. I still know people around your neighborhood. They told me all about it.
Pardon me? Who the hell told you? What did they tell you? What are you talking about?
It makes no difference. If you think about what our future will be going forward, well, that's all such trivial matters.
Stop right there. Our future? Who are you talking about?
Do I have to explain everything to you? You and me! That's who I'm talking about!
Are you for real? Now why would I want that?
We're going to get married again. You must be overjoyed.
Oh, how wonderful! I'm overjoyed! Are you nuts? Let me repeat myself. You cheated on me, that's why we got divorced. I have no intention of marrying you.
Just put all the past aside, would you?
How could I just put all that aside? Anyway, why the hell are you even bringing all this up? This is totally nuts! I haven't told anyone I wanted to get back with you, or that I still had any affection for you.
What are you talking about? No words are necessary. Your breaking up with Sandra is proof positive.
Excuse me. Why is my breaking up with Sandra got to do with me getting back together with you?
Well, That's obvious, isn't it? You guys were married for like 6 months, and already you're divorced? Kinda proves that you still love me, right?
I really don't understand that logic.
So that's the situation. So, when do we get married again?
I'm sorry, but we're never getting back together again!
I know this is hard for you, David, but really, relax. Everything's gonna be fine. We got our lives back.
I'm plenty relaxed, thank you.
So, where are you living now? I stopped by the apartment we used to live at, and there was another family living there. Where are you at now? Did you buy a house or something? That it's over on the west side, right? Are you living in the Hillsborough area now?
You really think I would tell you where I live? You're delusional.
Come on, David. How are we supposed to meet up and discuss this further? I mean, how the hell are we supposed to get remarried if I don't even know where you live? I know it's been 3 long years since we separated, but like I keep saying, David, relax, I'm back. I'm ready to give you all the loving you need.
I have zero intention of getting back together with you, much less meet you face to face.
I keep telling you, that's all in the past. Be true to yourself. Ugh, were you always so stubborn? You used to agree with everything I said. What changed after 3 years? Got so lonely for me that you forgot me? Well, I'll remedy that right away. Tell me where you live and I'll be right over.
I'm telling you from the bottom of my soul! I have zero affection for you. Zero love. 0, 0, 0. You got that?
Please, David. Just give me the address and sit back and wait for my arrival. You won't regret it. I have to get out of this apartment by the end of the month, so come on! Just give me the address and let's get this ball rolling. What do you say?
Take your balls somewhere else, please, and don't contact me again.
Excuse me?
I'm going to block you, so see ya.
Hey, David! Are you there? Come on, pick up! Can't believe you really blocked me! How could you? I had to change my line ID because of that. I know you had a hard time expressing your emotions, but this is going too far, David. I know you love me. Just say it!
Huh? Not you again, Marge. What'd you do? Go out and buy a new phone? Are you serious?
That's right! My contract period wasn't over yet, so it cost me a bit. But it was worth it. The crazy stuff we do for love, huh?
You've got to be kidding me.
Come on! Hurry up! Open the door!
The door? What are you talking about?
Don't be surprised. I found out what your address is, and now I'm here. I brought all my stuff with me. So come on, open up.
Pardon me.
I've been ringing the doorbell for the last 10 minutes, and nobody has answered. I know you're in there. Open up! The moving truck is here with me too, so... Could you hurry it up? Are you taking a shower or something?
Hold on a second. I haven't heard any doorbell. Nobody outside as far as I can see.
Maybe you need to take a cold shower. I'm standing right in front of your door. Take a look through the peephole. You'll see my beautiful face out here. I got all dressed up for this very occasion. Are you looking through the peephole? I'm right here, my love.
Yeah, I'm not screwing around. There's nobody out there. I don't see any moving truck outside either. You sure you came to the right place?
Pardon me? No way you can't see that big yellow truck outside. That thing sticks out like a sore thumb.
You know what? Maybe you went to the wrong house, because I don't see anybody outside.
No way. Sure you got your glasses on? I'm sure they said it was the Stanton Mansions out on the West End.
Stanton Mansions? Where the hell is that? Oh, wait a sec. Oh yeah, that was a weekly rental place I was at. I moved out of there last week.
Excuse me? Last week? This place is weekly rental? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, after I left my parents' place, I rented that place for about 2 months.
What the hell is all this? What's going on?
I see. So, you've been snooping around about me all this time and you failed to get the most pertinent info.
What the hell are you talking about?
Just so you know, I got remarried to Sandra.
Excuse me? You what? You just got divorced. How could you get married again so soon? That doesn't make any sense. If you're going to lie, do a better job, would you?
It's true, what can I say?
No way that's true! That's complete BS! What are you up to? Is this your way of getting rid of me? That's it, isn't it? Just tell me where you live now and let's get hitched again. Stop with all this BS melodrama!
Oh boy, I guess I have no choice but to explain the whole thing to you. You remember I told you I had an older sister, right?
Yeah, I do recall you saying something about her. Didn't she have trouble with your folks, and she left home after graduating from high school? That sister? You said you hadn't heard from her in years. I never met her. What about her?
Yeah, when Sandra and I were living at my folks' place, she suddenly came home. After 3 failed marriages, and her kids in tow, a single mom.
3 failed marriages? You're kidding me.
No joke. And with 4 kids.
Holy smokes! 4 kids?
So that's where it got all complicated. When she moved in and she started treating Sandra a bit harshly. Sandra works at home, so she would have her take care of all 4 kids while she went out drinking with her friends. She'd take Sandra's things without permission. Makeup, clothes, jewelry, you name it. She was even stealing money out of her purse.
She must have had it pretty hard.
But my folks are on my sister's side because of the kids. I mean to have 4 cute grandkids running around. They're like putty in their hands. As you can imagine, it was pretty tough on me and Sandra. So in order to cut all ties with my folks and save Sandra from this dreary life...
So, you guys concocted this divorce sham.
To actually make them believe it, we actually went through the divorce and showed them all the legal papers.
Huh? Just for that, you guys got divorced?
Yeah, that was the fastest and easiest way to start clean. I took her maiden name and we started a new life together. I was able to escape my family and move out of that hornet's nest and start our new life. A clean slate, so to speak. We figured 2 months was adequate and we moved out. That was a week ago. Right after we moved out, we remarried. Got all the paperwork done at City Hall and now we're starting our new life.
I see. Huh. A pretty far-fetched tale. I mean, did you really have to go so far? But, David... I don't see why you picked a not-so-good-looking woman who can't even handle her in-laws. You would be much better off with a beautiful, smart, and experienced, wink wink, woman like me.
After hearing all that, are you still insisting on going through with this charade you've been scheming this past few weeks?
Of course! Why wouldn't I? You still love me, right? I mean, why continue to act as though you love Sandra? It's just a pretend no-love marriage. Way better to end it now. And start anew with a woman you know, love, and can trust, right? Just tell her that you love Marge. That you've always loved her. And that you want to marry her. And start a new life with me. Come on, David. I know you feel that way. You do feel that way, don't you? It would be a huge load off of your shoulders if you would just admit it. Okay, then. I guess it's been decided. Let's get the ball rolling.
Marge, you're not listening.
I'm ready. Give me the address. I'll be over right away.
Hey, Marge, have you been smoking something? Or maybe ate some magic mushrooms?
No, I'm fine.
No matter how many times you say it, no matter how you spin it, I can tell you something right now. Sandra and I have no plans to get divorced. We did it once and that was enough, even though it was fake. So please stop at this, would you? It's starting to get annoying.
Please, David, hold on a second. You got divorced because you still love me, right? That's what's going on, am I right?
Like I said, it's really getting super annoying. You're delusional.
Delusional?
Please get it through your head once and for all. I've decided to spend the rest of my life with Sandra, and nobody can change that. Not you, not my folks. We love each other, and that's that. The only reason we divorced was to cut ties with my folks. We succeeded in doing that, and now, as planned, we remarried. That's all there is to it. You have no place in this story. Sorry. Seems straightforward. Why can't you accept that?
But you still love me, right?
I keep telling you I have zero affection for a woman who cheated on me and betrayed me. And like you keep insisting, I'm not holding some secret love for you or emotionally not able to express my love for you. That's all total BS. I love Sandra and that's that.
But it's you who's not listening! You have status and success! You're going to need a beautiful wife like me at your side if you're going to succeed in the future! I'll stand by your side through thick and thin!
I don't know where you got your wires all screwed up, but it wasn't me who succeeded. Everyone must be talking about Sandra. She's the one with the brains and this so-called success you keep mentioning.
Huh? Pardon me?
It's not that I'm doing all that bad. After moving out of my parents' place and starting a new job, my salary has increased. And things are looking pretty good. But still, no way I can't match Sandra's annual salary.
Huh? Are you serious?
I suppose the neighbors saw we were suddenly doing better. My folks went out and bought a new car, fixed up the house a bit. So maybe someone in the neighborhood figured I was suddenly making a lot more money, or, as you say, was successful. But all that was because they were sponging off Sandra's income. They could never afford that on their own.
No way. Are you really being straight with me?
Oh yeah, a lack of research on your part, sorry to say. So that's that. See ya, have a good life.
Wait a sec! What the hell am I supposed to do? I can't go back to my parents' place. They kicked me out 3 years ago after we got divorced, and I already terminated my apartment lease last week. Can't go back there.
Buzz, buzz.
Please, David, help me! I have no one else to turn to!
Boy, I really didn't expect that. With all the troubles with my folks and with my sister, Sandra and I finally worked things out. But all of a sudden, here comes Marge. I later learned that she was heavily in debt due to having to pay a huge settlement to me. There was ample evidence of her adultery. I guess she heard I got divorced and figured she could get back with me and thus get out of paying her debt. I learned later from a friend that she was eventually able to return to her parents' home after pleading with them. What are parents for, right? But it apparently didn't last long. A friend who lives nearby witnessed some arguing in front of the house. It got so out of hand that police were eventually called. Her parents subsequently found a live-in job for her at some factory back east. As for Sandra and I, we finally moved into our new home and quietly living our life.
Is this the cleaner who works at my husband's company? Gabriella Reese, the person sent by the cleaning company to work at our office?
Yes, this is Gabriella Reese. Is this someone from one of the companies our cleaning services partner with?
Oh, you don't know me?
I'm sorry, but our company is partnered with quite a large amount of companies. Would you please tell me the name of the place you work for?
Fine. It's A Corporations. I'm the wife of the CEO of A Corporations, Remy Morrison. I found your ID from the account my husband uses for work.
I see. So you are the CEO's wife. Thank you for hiring our services.
You see, my husband has been in the hospital since the past week.
Yes, I've heard. The secretary told me when I went to your office to clean.
Oh, really?
I heard that he's going to be staying for an extended period. I wish him good health.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm running the company for him while he's in the hospital. I took a look at the account book and I realized that hiring people to clean the office cost quite a bit of money.
The prices for our cleaning services are quite standard, but I believe that the work we do is well worth the money.
Well, I don't care about that. The reason I took a look at the account book was to check if my husband wasn't spending any unnecessary money. I heard from one of our older employees, but it seems like you've been working there for the past 15 years.
Yes, that's true. Is there a problem?
We'll no longer be needing your services.
I see. Does this mean that you're going to be hiring someplace cheaper? If you want to negotiate the prices, we can.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that spending money just to have someone clean the office is a waste of money.
If you don't mind, may I ask what you plan on doing instead?
I'm going to make a housewife do all the work for free, so our contract ends this month. Thanks for the 15 years.
What? A housewife?
Well, you see, my son's getting married soon.
I see. Congratulations. Is his wife a cleaner?
No, she's an employee at A Corporations.
An employee?
Yes, she works at the sales department. Oh, but there's no way a woman can actually work at a place like that. She probably just serves tea or something. It'll be much more efficient if I make her clean the office instead. Obviously, I'd choose someone who will work for free to do the work.
What do you mean free?
She's going to be my son's wife, so there's no need to give her a salary.
What? Is that okay?
Of course it is. An employee that's also going to become my son's wife? Someone like that should definitely be made to work for free.
I'm in no position to argue with you on how to run your company, but in my opinion, something like that is going to be looked down on by the other employees.
It's fine, I'll just fire anyone who disagrees. Anyways, we'll no longer be needing your company's services anymore. I'll say it again, but thanks for the 15 years of work.
Good evening, Miss Lester. This is Gabriella, Pamela's sister.
Good evening, Miss Elise. Thank you for cleaning the office always.
No problem, it's my job.
Still, to think that you were Pamela's sister.
You were surprised to find out that the person who always cleaned the office was your friend's sister, right?
Yes.
I knew that you were a friend of my sister's, but I couldn't really have a conversation with you while I was working. Sorry I didn't tell you.
It's nothing.
There's something I need to tell you about. I needed to tell you something while outside of the office, so I asked my sister to give me your phone number.
Yep, Pamela told me. What is it that you need to tell me?
I'll ask you this directly. Are you engaged to the CEO's son?
What?
I heard that the fiancé was an employee at the sales department, and the only woman I could think of around the CEO's son's age was you.
Well, yes. We plan to get married next month.
I see. It's a bit early, but congratulations.
Thank you.
There's one more thing. Did the CEO's wife become an executive at the company or something?
What? No, I heard that she was a housewife. But she does visit the office a lot recently. Apparently the CEO asked her to check out how the company was going, but the vice president is the one running things while the CEO is in the hospital. She just kind of lurks around the office. It's not like she actually does anything.
It seems that she took a look at the account book, but is she allowed to do that?
She what?
Yup. She looked at the account book and said that the money the company spent on cleaning was a waste, which is why she said that she's going to terminate the contract with the company I work for.
What? But if she does that, no one will clean the company anymore.
That's true. Your company moved to a larger office 15 years ago. They decided to hire the cleaning company I work for, since they wouldn't be able to clean themselves anymore.
Why are you telling me this, Miss Reese?
The CEO's wife said that she's going to make an employee, who will soon also be her daughter-in-law, do all the cleaning. For free.
What?
That's you, right?
What?
I thought that the reason she was going to terminate the contract with her company was because they decided to find a cheaper option. But this is kind of...
I understand. Thank you for the information. I'll talk to my fiancé about this.
Good luck.
What are you doing? Didn't I say you wouldn't be working here anymore? Why were you cleaning today?
Because you haven't legally terminated the contract yet.
What?
Did you think that just sending me a text message was enough to terminate the contract?
Is it not? Well, I'm the CEO's wife, so I basically run the company while he's in the hospital.
No, the vice president runs the company while he's in the hospital.
But I'm the CEO's wife. If you're saying that I haven't legally terminated the contract yet, then do it yourself. Spending money on cleaning is such a waste. I decided to make my son's new wife, Veronica, do the cleaning, so we won't be needing your company anymore.
If it's Veronica you're talking about, I heard that both her and her fiancé quit at the end of last month.
What?
It seems that the two were planning on starting a new company when they got married. They now moved to the capital and are busy with preparations.
But then who's going to be the next CEO?
I heard that the vice president was going to be the new CEO starting from next month.
What?
The vice president came directly to see me after some information got out. You haven't heard?
No? What's going on? Veronica! What's going on? You didn't tell me anything about how you're going to move to the capital with my son and start a new company.
The CEO gave me a direct order to not tell you anything about it.
What an order!
Everyone already knows that you blackmailed someone in accounting and forced him to show you the company's account book. That employee's already quit the company, by his own choice.
Hold on. What is this suddenly?
The CEO felt responsible for you making a mess of things in the company. Which is one of the reasons why he chose the vice president to inherit the company instead of his own son.
What do you mean I made a mess of things? I'm the CEO's wife!
You're not in a position to decide how the company runs things.
But I'm the CEO's wife!
That's true, but technically you don't even have work at this company. I'm pretty busy right now, so goodbye.
But you're just my son's wife. Even if you're not an employee anymore, you have to listen to what I say. I'm your mother-in-law.
The CEO, my father-in-law, told me that I don't need to listen to a word you say.
What?
Ask your husband if you have any more questions. Goodbye.
Miss Reese, it seems that you were the wife of the CEO of the cleaning company you work at, and that you're one of its senior executives. I heard that my husband helped you in your company 15 years ago, when your husband first started the cleaning company.
Yes, and?
I want you to hire me at your company as a way of giving back what my husband did for you.
What are you suddenly talking about? I thought I was already giving back by cleaning the office always. Even if you told me that's not enough, it's still your husband I should give back to, not you.
While helping the CEO's wife is the same thing as helping the CEO himself.
No, it's quite different, actually. Anyways, didn't he divorce you?
How did you know that?
Veronica is a friend of my sister's. She told me that it's not just because you made a mess of the company, but also because you were cheating.
What? Oh, that bitch! But I'm her mother-in-law.
No you're not. And you never even were. You're the CEO's second wife, right? Apparently, you were never even legally the family of the CEO's son. And now that he's divorced you, Veronica is a complete stranger to you. To be honest, I would appreciate it if you don't get me involved in your mess.
But when my husband divorced me, he exempted me from having to pay an alimony, but I didn't get a share of his property in return. Which means that I'll be needing a salary from now on.
Then why don't you apply to our company when we're hiring?
Well, that's not what I meant. I meant that I wanted an executive position.
Stop fooling around. There's no way we can give an executive position to someone with no job experience or skills like you.
But...
You think running a company's easy? Goodbye.
I need the money and...
I'm going to block you now. Veronica told me that Miss Morrison's never worked a day in her life. She came from a rich family, but her parents are now gone and she's used up all her inheritance already. And since she has no siblings as well, she has no one to rely on. She had zero experience in society, even though she was older than me, so I couldn't help but feel a bit worried for her. She realized that she couldn't get by without the support of someone else. So she decided to try and seduce a rich man she met. But now that she's no longer the CEO's wife, basically she's just an old lady without any money. Obviously, this rich man she found didn't fall for it, and just called her disgusting and left. Now she works a low-paying job and lives in a company-owned dormitory. Somehow she's able to get by, but it's clear that she's going to be alone for the rest of her life.